So we're joined now by two of our very, very good young footballers that we've got here at Lipson, Travis and James. Travis, you're playing in a very important game on Saturday. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, so it's the National Cup semi-finals against Essex, who are the reigning champions. So hopefully knock them off their perch and we go into the finals and hopefully try and win that.
When you say we, you're talking about Devon Under-16s, aren't
Yeah.
you? And you've had the honour of skippering them. So responsibility on your shoulders tomorrow?
Yeah, big responsibility. I've done it the last 4 games against Surrey, Kent. So we believe we can do it. We just got to keep going and try and get through. And after the 90 minutes whistle, hopefully we're booking our place into the Bet365.
And people can come and watch you, can't they? Because it's local. It's at Coach Road, Newton Abbot, which is headquarters of Devon FA. And what time's kick-off?
3 o'clock kick-off.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, both Mr Goodmans are coming up to watch, so a bit of support from Lipson.
Jolly good. Well, we're all right behind you, even those that can't get there. James, moving on to you. You've had an international experience recently. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, for the Malta FA, it was brilliant. I went at the start of last month, so February. Went over to participate in a training camp for a week over there in Malta, and then on Saturday got selected to fly to Luxembourg with the team, play 2 international friendlies against Luxembourg, and then come back home. But unbelievable experience and one that I'll remember.
And we should say you qualified for Malta through your mother, I think.
Yeah, because my granddad is fully Maltese. He lives over there. So as well as playing football, there's a lot of seeing family over there and stuff. But unbelievable experience and never gonna forget it.
And Malta have qualified for the Under-17 Euros, but you might not be able to make that, you're saying?
Yeah, well, we've just applied for my citizenship, we've got that. But in order to get my passport, I've got to get it through before my mum gets hers. So it's a bit of a mix-up between the passports at the moment, but hopefully, even if I don't make the Euros, it'll be great to try and get there again for another camp later on.
Brilliant. Just coming back to you now, Travis, I'll ask you the same question in a minute, James. I mean, you don't become captain of Devon, you don't get international call-ups by accident, do you? There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. I mean, you must put a lot of effort into it as well as combining that with your schoolwork. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, very fair. Both hard work, both started at the same team when we were 4, both played for MAPS, so testament to them, testament to the manager who led us through and kept us going through the football, and obviously school with Mr Goodman and Mr Brook helping us through the years from year 7 to now to hopefully achieving what we want to do once we leave school.
So how many times a week do you train, do you practice, or is it a permanent thing? Are you always looking after yourself?
I'm always looking after myself, so I'll always go gym just to look after my strength and my body, and then I'll go football, train twice a week, and then we'll have games on a Saturday and Sunday.
And the same for you, James. I know you're with Plymouth Argyle, aren't you, as well, with their academy. How's that going?
Yeah, really good at the moment. Just came back from injury, actually. So just before I went off to Malta, I only came back 1 week before that. So it was a bit of worry right in the back of my head about going over, about obviously getting injured again over there. But I was out for 4 months previously with sprained ankle. But back now, hopefully get playing well again. But back to normal.
One of the things that some of the teachers, some of your tutors talked to me about is that you've managed to, as I said earlier, combine your sporting prowess with intellectual and academic studies. You're in your year 11 now, aren't you? You're doing your PPEs, your mock exams. I mean, how do you manage to combine that? How does that work? Because you managed to do well at both, is what I'm saying.
It's a pretty packed schedule. I'll definitely say that. But it's very hard to obviously judge all of it and fit it all in. But I'll get through it.
Teachers are fair.
Yeah.
Teachers are very fair.
I feel like all teachers understand that me and him both have full commitments to football, and I think they really do see the side of where we're coming from, and I think they're really fair with the amount of work that they give us and stuff like that.
Travis, I'll start with you. I'll ask you the same question, James. What's your ambition now? Both as a sportsman and as an individual as well. What's your aims to go forward with?
Well, the aim is obviously to play as hard as I can in football, but in the back of my mind, I've got to have something there as a backup just in case it don't fulfil. So I'm going to go down the sport route. So finished early exam in January with sport. So depending on the result I get, I can then push further and see what I want to do after school. But I've got many avenues. I could be a PT, it could be physio. So yeah.
And same for you, James. I mean, you're keeping your options open.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I've always spoken about with my family. Obviously, not going full into football. Obviously, having a backup plan, because you never know. Anything can happen at any moment. But yeah, obviously, you've just got to aim for the best you can and see where it takes you.
And your classmates, they're all behind you and cheering you on. And they'll be looking out for results this weekend and Malta's fortunes in going forward. Yeah.
You always get the backroom stick from your mates, but it's all a bit of jokes and a bit of laughs, and then on the pitch, that's when we do the talking.
Brilliant, good. Well, we wish you all the best, of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, because Tom's busy.
I'm going to give it some context, all right? So, just as we were finishing talking to Travis and James, Mr Goodman came along, who knows these two boys very, very well, and he wanted to wish them all the best and tell me, well, what did you want to tell me?
Just about their kind of impact, really, that they've had. So they're huge influences on the year group, especially year 11, but also the school. I think one particular moment for these two actually stands out, and it's not football related at all. We had an anonymous message once from a member of the local community about two extremely polite students on a bus, and how they thanked the bus driver, thanked all the lovely people on the bus, and wished them all a lovely evening as they got off the bus. And that was these two, and I think that just speaks volumes for both of them. They're such talented sportsmen. They're so driven, hardworking in both sport and in school, and they really are a huge role model and huge influence, like I've already said, on the rest of the year group and the rest of the school. And to be honest, in that respect, we rely quite heavily on them and ask for quite a lot of them, but they always step up to the mark and they always deliver.
Thank you very much.
Cool. There you go.